Hey, welcome to Mr. C's Middle School Tech Update. Hey, welcome to another episode of Mr. C's Middle School Tech Update. If you are listening to this via the podcast, the link will be in the show notes where you can get to my Google slide where all the links for today are located. Number one, if you are watching and listening from my YouTube channel, you're going to see that I have changed my intro, and that's because I went to WeVideo and they have a really cool template there. It's kind of a design template where students can put their name in or design anything they want. So I kind of fooled around with a little. And that's my new intro. There you go. So hey, we're real simple today. I've been doing a lot of stuff in ChatGPT and Gemini and Claude. I just downloaded Claude. The problem with Claude though is you only get so many, let's call them credits. And then after a while, you just can't. You can't ask it anything more for you to design. Claude is more designed for less research and for more code writing if you're interested in that. And that's, I believe, why they have a paid version. So number one, what I've been doing with Dan Wynn, who was our tech coach last year and is now over teaching German in Brockle, is I was actually jumping into ChatGPT and Gemini and doing this. So here I'm going to my website, which is Tech Integration Extras. And what we did is we made flashcards, matching cards, and sentences, Spanish, French, German, and Gaelic. Yes, you can go out online and do this. Yes, you can design your own, find them someplace and just put in the words and boom, it'll spit something out to you. Those sites, though, do have some ads on them. And here's what you could do. I'm going to go to the first one, which is Spanish flashcards. And what I did is I asked ChatGPT to give me some beginning words that a sixth grader would learn in Spanish in middle school, and this is what it gave. It's Spanish to English flashcards. You can see it on the screen right now. If I click the card, it goes from Spanish to English. I'll go back to Spanish. And then there's two buttons up here with speakers on them. You can't hear this. I'll try to dub it in later on. But when I click it, it will say the word in Spanish.
Hola.
If I click on EN, that's English, it will say the word in English.
Hello.
And all I did was told ChatGPT to do this. Here's a whole bunch of words in Spanish and English. Give me some flashcards. I then expanded. Look at the voices that it gives you. All these extra voices. That's in a Spanish voice. This is in an English voice. The speech rate can be changed. You can shuffle, reset. And what I did is when I added these, I gave them in categories. Greetings and basic, people everyday words, school and common items, numbers and colors. And what I'm going to do real quick is, if you're watching this real quick, I'm going to go to AI and I'm going to go to ChatGPT. And I believe I still have this up there, and it is. And what I asked it to do was give me a full HTML code so I can place these on my webpage. I'll scroll up a little more. I asked for flashcards, and then I said, it asked, do you want them in electronic format? I said, yeah, give me the HTML code. And look what it did. It wrote the code for me. All I do is copy this code, right-hand side. I click copy. I then go, let's see if I can find that page. There we go. I'm going to go right here. Let's say at the bottom of this page, I wanted to put that in. I just copied the code. I click on the word insert. I'm in Google Sites right now. I can click the embed code right here, or right in this white space, I just double click, click, and it gives me this window. I click on the carrots right and left, the embed code. And when I click it, lo and behold, this is what comes up. It says embed from the web. I don't want a URL. I want the whole code. And when I paste this code in here and click next, look what it does. It actually put all these in here. I click insert. I resize the code on the page, and you're going to see what it gives me right there. Now, these were flashcards. What I did, I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. What I did is, you're going to notice, I asked it to do multiple things over and over and over until I got what I wanted. Here's all the different codes. So basic and simple. You want something built, flashcards. Let me go up to my website here. Here's the flashcards. Next page, matching cards. You would match the card with the Spanish word and the English card. There's uno. Now I want to flip that, turns it green. Now I got to find the one that says one. Where is it? Oh, I can't find it. I'm scrolling. There it is right here. When you click it, boom, it turns it blue. All right. At the bottom of the page, you can click reset. This is a simple one. I didn't really want to make it too kind of crazy, but it does it does count down from 0. The next slide, these are Spanish sentences. All we asked ChatGPT to do is give us HTML code for a sentence scrambler. Basic and simple. It gives you the sentence on the bottom. I'm going to skip this one. Hola, ¿cómo está? I know a little Spanish, so you would just drag the words hola. What comes next? ¿Cómo está? And then you click this check button. Lo and behold, I know a little Spanish. It's kind of neat. You can put any sentences in here because you will ask ChatGPT to write the HTML code, and then you paste the sentences or anything you want after that. So basic and simple. I'm using ChatGPT right here. I ask ChatGPT to do something for me, and it spits out the code. I go back to my Google site. I click on this embed code over here, and it puts it in. Now, here's what I'm going to do right here. I'm just going to show you else what we did. We gave it to you in German, Spanish, French. I did Gaelic because I'm a little Irish here. I just wanted to see what it's like. I know no Gaelic words, so it's a good practice for me. Here is a real neat one, too. It's called Language Feeling Emotion Emojis. Dan showed me how to do this one. So I'm going to go to German feeling emojis. Dan has one where it drops down and you catch the right emoji. I did something different. I said, drag the word on top of the emoji icon, and if it matched, angst. Maybe that means a little scared. Yes, look at that. And I know a little German too. That's kind of neat. So that right there, you're going to get in the program. You're going to get German emojis. I also did that for you in Spanish, French, German, and Gaelic. Math. This was a simple one. Even number catch. All it is when I start, you have a paddle on the bottom, and you have to use your arrow keys and catch the even numbers. And look, there it is. This is helpful. It comes in green. The odd numbers are in red. You could tell ChatGPT to give it to you all in the same color so that the students would really have to pay attention. This can be used at any level. You could actually say, catch the verbs, catch the nouns, catch the this, either or. And actually, it gets faster and faster and faster and faster. That's a neat one. The next one is related arts. I had this video photography match the shot, leader and me matching. I'm going to go to this video photography. Pretty much it's camera angles. You would match the camera angle to the definition. You can put any words here and any definitions on the left-hand side. This other related arts, leader and me matching, you would have to flip over the cards that. And what I did at the top of this page is I said, be proactive. You're in charge. So I would click it, maybe try to find be proactive. And then I would find you're in charge. And it's not here. Yeah, there it is. And then what happens is it turns blue. That's neat. You can put anything you want here and it will match it for you. I'll give you one more in science. That's solar system match order. And all you do is take the planets and match them where you think they go. You can have a check button here. I always get these wrong. I know Mercury should first, and then comes Venus. All right, there we go. So it's what you can do in ChatGPT and then just drag it right over to Google Sites and make your own websites. It's really neat. If you're interested in any of this, please do not hesitate to give me a buzz. I can come in and show you how it works, and then you can be working on developing your own websites with really fun games. All right, I'm going to go back to my Google slide here that I post on the internet. And I have a tech meeting tomorrow up at the IU, and the IU right here has a lending library. All of this information and things you can borrow and use in your classroom. I've picked 3 out that you might want to be using on the middle school level. And the number one is it's a breakout EDU box. Basic and simple. If you don't know what these are, it's a game platform where teachers can put any subject matter in here, and the students have to solve clues to get the numbers for the code to unlock the box. There's 3 locks, so they have to solve clues for 1, open the box, get more clues for the other, and so on and so forth. I did this down at NCC, down here in Bethlehem, and they actually had a whole big room where you would have to search the room out for a whole bunch of stuff. But this, it's a box. You can put code. You can put little, not code, but you can put like little things around your classroom, and the students would have to explore, read, and find that number somehow with the sentences or words or even math problems to solve those problems. The next is you're going to see this. This is Drone Robomaster set of 5. I believe there's 2 sets. We might be able to get 2 at a time. Basic and simple for coding. You do some for our science, for our math or our tech ed teachers. You do coding at certain times of the year. But what you can do is, this is really neat. They're mini drones. You learn the code on an app on the Chromebook. Then when the students are ready, they actually connect the Chromebook to the drone via Bluetooth, push a button, and then they see if their drone can finish the mission. It's really neat. And I know you only have them for small rotations, but if you ever are interested in this, let me know. I can go borrow them, come into your classroom, and help you set this up. And last but not least, this is the BMO laser engraver cutter. For anyone that has been at the last 2 days this past year, I borrowed it and actually I think I made like 140 wood coasters of the BASD emblem. Yes, you use this in tech ed, but what you also can use it for is in many other subjects. So I was talking to a math teacher yesterday, and they were like, "Oh man, I really kind of need if the students could make something, and then they would kind of understand what a prism is, or a pyramid, or a cylinder." And yes, you can, because this laser cutter with a file can cut things in cardboard, and then the student puts them together. They also can laser cut on the cardboard, like writing, or even wood. So if you're interested in doing any of this, even for social studies, you're learning about something and the students want to make a scroll with old English letters about something, they can. It's kind of a neat little extension that you can use in your classroom for your lessons. So if you're interested, please let me know, and we can kind of try to set something up. Alrighty, there you have it. You can listen to this in podcast form. I will put this up on my YouTube channel, and you're going to see the new WeVideo template that you can use in WeVideo, where you can design anything really cool, beginning of a video with your name, the name of a video that you're making, anything you want under the sun. All right, there you have it, Mr. C's Middle School Tech Update. Mr. C's Middle School Tech Update.